Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got a property for you. This one is in Humboldt County, California, and there's a bunch of trees. There's a road that goes right up to it. You can drive right up to it, and it's part of the county and a part of the state that I'm not gonna say there's no laws, but it's you can do what you want for the most part, and that's what I'm always looking for, right? Because people that buy land want a place that they can do what they want. That's why you buy land, right? You want to do your own thing on your own land, and that's the point. So this part of Humboldt County, California, is very remote. It's remote from people looking at you and telling you what to do, saying you can't paint your house this color and you can't build it this shape and you can't do this and you can't do that. Because what the neighbors do is they grow marijuana. They've got these big greenhouses and they go full on commercial production. It's becoming more legal in the area. It's not, I don't think, fully 100% legal, but it's getting more legalized, and you get permits and stuff and from the local government and go for it. But they've been doing this for a lot longer than the laws have been open. So it's a culture of the area that's a tight-knit community where people know each other and they have an understanding that you do what you do and I do what I do, and we don't ask questions. And it's just that kind of area. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at this property. This is on my website, ruralvacantland.com. We've got a bunch of properties scattered across the country, all kinds of different vacant properties. I was looking at it this morning. It's like 350 different properties up for sale right now. And most all of them are the cheapest ones in the area. And that's the selling point. That's selling point number one, cheapest land in the area. We get this land by sending out cash offers to buy land. And we blanket the area and make sure we get the cheapest stuff. And systematically go through, get the cheapest ones, not always the worst ones or the least valuable ones, but the cheapest ones. And then we put them up here and show them off on the website. That's what I'm doing. This one, we're asking $74,000. It's 10 acres or 10.64 acres, just over 10 acres. And we got a map. I'll blow up this map over my head here. And this is interactive maps. You can get this on the website by going down in the description below and clicking on the link. And you'll get to the website and you can see the map. And you can see these greenhouse operations that are spread around the area. The road comes up here and goes into the property, and it's south-facing slope. So you could put more greenhouses in here if you wanted to, if that's your thing, if that's what you want to do. Or you could homestead it, or you could collect it, or you could do what you want with this land. But there's different people homesteading properties out in this area. And a lot of them in the marijuana trade. And you can see different gashes in the forest along here where people have, especially on the south-facing slopes, where they've built their own operations. Down here, this point in the river is Alder Point. And if you watch TV and watch movies about growing marijuana and stuff, they refer to this town as the hub and center of some of the largest marijuana trade in the country. So this is where it's coming from. This is on the mountain. It's got lots of the greenhouses just south of town. This area is Northern California. We'll go over to the map. And it's close to Garberville. It's up the 101. So if we took the 101 south, we'd go through Willits. We've got other properties down this line here. Headed down and eventually through Santa Rosa, you're going to get to San Francisco. So we're north of San Francisco, up the 101. Couple hours drive to past Garberville and out on a little highway, out up a little road into the middle of the woods. That's where this property is. There's a road that goes up to this property. Also, we got some pictures. I had a picture guy go out to this property and take pictures of the actual property. And that's not a picture he took, but here's some cartoons of where the property is and what it looks like. It's a 10-acre square. Here's a shot with a road going through it. It shows where the road's hiding under the trees. You can see some grow operations on either side of it. Topography shots, sky shots. I'm trying to get around to the shots that the photographer took. I think we'll go in a circle. Here we go. So here's the picture I had in the background of the image and stuff. Nice green looking stuff going on, ferns and just good looking solid piece of woods. There's a gate part of the property. Some trees on the property. There's a view off at one of the neighbors' operations. shots of more greenery and trees and good solid looking trees. There's a shot from above with a bunch of trees all over the place. Looking out in the area. So back further yonder, we've got some snow up in the mountaintops, but I mean this area is lower elevation. It's getting down towards the river valley. It's not snow like up there. Different drone shots of the area. You can see all these grow operations all around the area. Here's a shot of the neighbors. Looks like they've been taking out trees to get the sun to come in. They want the sun to come in and grow their crops. It's okay. There's the circle. So we've also got GPS coordinates on the website. Click the GPS coordinates. It should give you driving directions to go out and take a look at this property. The photo guy that went out to look at the property, he said there's a couple people that stopped him on the way up into these backwoods asking who he is and what he's doing. And he said he's taking pictures of the property. I said, okay. And he went up there and took pictures, flew the drone around just fine. Here's a buy it now link if you want to go for it. If you want to make this yours, you click that link and it'll take you to do a $500 down payment, $500 down to hold the property while we get it into title and escrow. We've got title insurance we can roll over onto it. So then you send all the rest of the money to the title company. GPS coordinates where the property's laid out. It's zoned rural agricultural. There's power in the area. Taxes are about $322 a year. No fees on closing. Grant deed. Yeah. So this one is all set up and ready to go. So let me know if you want to do it. I can draw up the paperwork and make it happen. I wanted to show you the market on this one. Before we get there, I think we already saw some of these maps. So I pulled up Humboldt County and Zillow. Humboldt County and Zillow. So today is April 15th, tax day. So I'm trying to sell some properties and pay some taxes, right? So I pulled up Humboldt County, and the cheapest stuff that comes up here is some of my properties. Like this is one of my properties here, $5,000. But this is over by the coast in a little neighborhood. And so if you're looking for bigger acreage, you get out in the countryside, go over the backside of the county here by Alderport. The cheapest thing up here, I mean, there's 28 grand for a quarter acre, 75 grand for a tenth of an acre, some little tiny thing. 75 grand for 2.8 acres, a couple lots off at the end of a street. That's down by town. $100,000 for 13 acres. I think this is the cheapest comparable out there that I could find on numerous different websites. This one comes up. It's $100,000 for 13.31 acres. It's vacant land. So they're asking $100,000 for this. It looks like they've got some water tanks on the property. Maybe someone tried to build a yurt or a place to put a yurt back in the day. They started the framery, but never figured out how to actually box it in or frame it in. And they got a good looking tree on the property. This was a serious tree. So they took a picture of it. But $100,000. This is not my property. This is a competition's property. If you like that one, go to Zillow or wherever. You probably find it. Go take a look at it. But I'm asking $75,000 for one that's 10 acres. So it's a slight hair smaller than this 13 acre ones, but it's also 25 grand less dollars. And it's got a road that goes right up to it. I don't know what the access of this one is. It might be awesome, but I don't know. They don't say. So the one I've got, it's got a road that goes right up to it for $75,000. This other $100,000 one's over here. Here's Alderport Road, Alder Point. And let's look at realtor.com, just make sure I'm not missing something. So if we look off in the same area, I mean, these ones, realtor.com, they're a lot more expensive. They're not even close to the prices we're looking at. But here's the $100,000 one. So they've got that same $100,000 one. They got house in the area, 2.7. I thought I had it ranked by, oh, it's relevant. I thought I wanted lowest price. Yeah, $100,000 for acres. The rest of these prices are that, but they're like little lots. Here's a 10 acre with a barn on it for $230,000. So my 10 acre, you could put a barn on it. I'm sure if you think you could sell it for those prices, you could put a barn on mine and sell it, mark it up, 120 grand or something, 150 grand. You still be cheaper than the next guy. So here's the property. I'll put a link down below. It's the cheapest 10 acre in the market of that size. And so if you go to that link, you go to my website, you can learn more about it. I'm trying to get mine up on the other websites too. So as that happens, someone will probably pick it up and take off with it. So go take a look at it and see if this is the right one for you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com, where we've got lots of properties. They're the cheapest ones in the area. If you're interested in more videos like this, please hit subscribe, and I'll keep showing you more properties like this. Thank you. Bye.